Good morning, dear student. I am Manoj sir, your mathematics teacher in a Shivraj Singh Children Academy. In a previous lecture, we have learned about the relationship between the arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Today, we will solve the exercise NCERT exercise 9.3. Question first: find the 20 and nth term of the GP. First question is the here. Find the 20 and nth term of the GP. We find the 20th term and nth term of this GP. Here, first term of the GP is 5 by 2 and a common ratio, that means A2 by A1. Second term of this GP is the 5 by 4 upon 5 by 2. This gives 1 by 2. Common ratio is the 1 by 2 and first term is the 5 by 2. Then using formula of an equal to an to the power n minus 1, that means nth term of this GP. We find the A20 equal to a r to the power 20 minus 1, that means A20 equal to a r to the power 90. This implies that A20 equal to value of a equal to 5 by 2 and value of r equal to 1 by 2 and this power 19. This implies that A20 equal to 5 by 2 into 1 upon 2 the power 19. That means this implies that A20 equal to 5 upon 2 the power 20. That means the 20th term of this GP is the 5 upon 2 to the power 20. Your first answer. And second thing is the find the nth term of this GP. Nth term of this GP, an equal to a r to the power n minus 1. An equal to here, value of a equal to 5 by 2. Put the value of a equal to 5 by 2 and the value of r equal to 1 by 2 to the power n minus 1. An equal to 5 upon 2 into 2 the power n minus 1. That means this implies that an equal to 5 upon 2 the power, here to the power 1 and here to the power n minus 1, both are add. This gives the to the power 1 plus n minus 1 to the power n. This gives the to the power n. Your answer is the 5 upon 2 the power n, the nth term, and the 20th term is the 5 upon 2 to the power 20. Now we discuss the second question, question number 3. In third question, the 5th, 8th and 11th term of the GP are P, Q, S respectively, so that Q square equal to PS. We find the relationship between the 5th term, 8th term and 11th term of the GP. Here 5th term and 8th term and 11th term of the GP is the given that P, Q, S respectively. Then find the relationship between the P, Q, S. Solution. Let us consider first term of GP is A and common ratio is R. Then A 5 equal to a r to the power 5 minus 1, that means a r to the power 4. Using an equal to a r to the power n minus 1. Here n equal to 5, then a 5 equal to a r to the power 4. This is the first. Similarly, a 8 equal to a r to the power 7, second, and third is the a11 equal to a r to the power 10. This is the third. According to question given that, according to question given that a r to the power 4 equal to p, fourth a r to the power 7 equal to a r to the power 7, that means 8th term of the GP is the q, 5, and a r to the power 10 equal to, that means the value of a11 equal to s 6. We divide 4 by 5th and 5th by 6th. We find the results a r to the power 4 upon a r to the power 7 equal to p upon q. This implies that a will be cancelled, a to the power 4, a to the power 7, a 1 upon r to the power, r to the power 4, r to the power 7, r to the power 3 equal to p upon q. This implies that r to the power 4, r to the power 3, r to the power 3 equal to q upon p. This is the a, capital A, and again similarly we divide 4th by 6th, we get the value of r. A r to the power 7 upon a r to the power 10 equal to q upon s. This implies that a r to the power 3 is equal to a cancel, 1 upon r to the power 3, 1 upon r to the power 3 equal to q upon s. This implies r to the power 3 equal to s upon q. This is the b. From a and b we get both are value of the r to the power 3, r to the power 3, then both value are equal. That means q upon p equal to s upon q. This implies that multiply by q, q square equal to ps, q square equal to ps. We obtain the relationship, hence proved. Now we discuss the next question number 6. The question number 6, for what values of x the numbers minus 2 by 7, comma x, comma minus 7 by 2 are in GP. That means question is says that what value of the x the number is the in a GP, a1, a2, a3. If in GP, then a2 upon a1 equal to a3 upon a2. Common ratio are the equals. Here minus 2 by 7, comma x minus 7 by 2 is a GP. Then x upon 2 upon 7 is equal to minus 7 by 2 upon x. This implies that the denominator of x is the 1 and denominator of x is the 1. Here 7 is the numerator, 7x upon minus 2 is equal to, here 1 is the here and x is the here, minus 7 upon 2x. This implies that here 7x multiply 2x equal to minus 2 multiply 7. This implies that 14x square equal to 14. This implies that x square equal to 14 upon 14. This implies that x square equal to 1. This implies that x equal to plus minus 1. Your answer is the x equal to plus minus 1. That means the value of x equal to plus minus 1. Now we discuss the next question. Question number 9. Find the sum to n term in the geometric progression 1, minus a, a square, minus a cube, so on, if a does not equal to minus 1. If a does not equal to minus 1. Solution. Student, tell me, what is the formula of Sen? A into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r. Here 1 minus a square minus a cube, so on, a does not equal to minus 1 is the GP. Here first term of this GP is a equal to 1. And find the r equal to minus a upon 1. This gives the value minus a. R equal to minus a and a equal to first term of this GP is the 1. Using formula Sen equal to a into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r. Sen is equal to a 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r, because we find the sum of the n term of this GP. Sen is equal to value of a equal to 1 minus 1 minus value of r equal to minus a to the power n upon 1 minus a. This implies that Sen equal to 1 minus here minus a to the power n upon 1 minus plus 1 plus a. That means your answer is this sum of n term of this GP Sen equal to 1 minus a to the power n upon 1 plus a. Your answer is this. Now we discuss the next question of this exercise. Question number 13. How many terms of GP 3 square 3 to the power 3 so on are needed to give the sum 120? That means how many terms in this GP are needed to give the sum 120? Using the formula of sum of the first n term of the GP ar square, so on. Using the formula Sen equal to a r to the power 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r. Here GP is 3 square, 3 cube, so on. Let us consider n terms are needed to give the sum 120. How many term? N term. First term is the a equal to 3. Common ratio is r equal to 3 square upon 3. That means 3. Here also Sen equal to a r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. using the formula Sn equal to this, where Sn equal to 120. Sn is equal to a 1 r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Sn equal to 120 and value of a equal to 3 and value of r equal to 3. 3 to the power n minus 1 upon 3 minus 1. That means 120 equal to 3 into 3 to the power n minus 1 upon 2. That means this gives the value. This implies that multiply 120 multiply 2 is equal to 240. That means 3 to the power n minus 1 equal to 240. This implies that 3 to the power n minus 1 equal to 240 upon 3. This implies that 3 to the power n minus 1 equal to 80. This implies that 3 to the power n equal to 80 plus 1. This implies that 3 to the power n equal to 81. This implies that 3 to the power n equal to 3 to the power 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 9, 3 3 ja 27, 3 4 ja 81. Compare this and find the value of n equal to 4. How many terms are needed to sum 120? There are 4 terms are needed to give the sum 120 of this GP. Your answer is the n equal to 4. That means 4 terms are needed. Now I hope you solve the remaining question of exercise 9.3. If you feel any difficulties in this question, then you will ask to me, and in our next lecture I will discuss about the sum of n term of special series. Special series, that means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 so on plus n, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus so on n square, and n cube plus 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus so on n cube. This is the also deleted in your syllabus due to the corona pandemic, but we will discuss about briefly in our next lecture. Thank you.